Hi, Mark Friedrich here with Two Parts Unknown, and it is a beautiful morning in Southern California. Me, Josh, and Joel are parked on PCH just before Latigo Canyon on Seagull Way. Though steep, the beach access here is direct.
Waves are actually breaking right here. We're not much big. Let's get out there.
We're all a little bit nervous about how to get these boats out past the break without dumping all our gear. Josh and Joel do a lot of whitewater rafting, and you can really tell by how synchronized these two brothers are. I mean, look at them paddle.
Nice!
Alright, now that we're out past the break, we can tie up to some kelp here and get to fishing.
Knock on wood. Worst that happens is I get a slap in the stomach. You got it?
That's one mean motherfucking gun. It's a Joker gun.
This spear gun was so intimidating. I borrowed it from my friend Kent, and we didn't know much about it. The power bands were so dry rotted that we all kind of thought it might snap us and leave a big welt, and this thing was heavy duty. And so we fished for a little while and got completely skunked. We didn't really see any fish. I mostly use this Hawaiian sling, which I've kind of learned to appreciate just for how much easier it is to use than the spear gun, you know, maybe until I get a little more used to it. But after fishing, we went and played in the waves.
The one behind it.
So after we had our fill of the beach, we loaded the kayaks up and got ready to make some lunch.
In the case you starve.
So now it's the next day. We spent the night up in Topanga, camping on the side of Topanga Canyon Boulevard in the RV. And we decided to put off our second leg of the trip, which was to go to Sequoia National Forest, and we spent another day down at the beach. For Southern California, this is actually pretty decent visibility, and we're also out past the surf, so we're maybe 100 or 200 yards off the beach. Even though it's not super clear down here, we had just a blast diving, and if you get a chance to come down to the Los Angeles area, I really suggest checking out Malibu and going for a dive.
Mark goes so deep and so far.
That is the look of pure joy. Well, brothers, say goodbye to the beach because tomorrow we're heading up to the beautiful Sequoia National Forest. Well, it's the next day and we spent the evening boondocking once again on the side of Topanga Canyon Boulevard. And I'm filling my tires and checking the tire pressure before we head out on a long trip. And we're on our way.
Oh, is that honk for them?
What? On our way out of town, we decided to stop by this little skate spot, and this was also on our way to Malibu Creek State Park, where we dumped our holding tanks in preparation for the long trip, and good idea or not, filled up our 50-gallon freshwater holding tank. Here I am getting a little out of control and trying to scrub some speed by carving and throwing out the robot arms. Here's a little preview of the second leg of our trip, starting with some tall walking cockroaches in the Central Valley, some elevated engine temperatures, and our ascent. Thanks for giving me a try, and be sure to subscribe so you get a chance to hear about the second leg of our trip. Whoa! It's making some noise. Like hot noise. But that's not horrible, right?
No, it's just things pulling down. The metal shrinks. That's what you hear. Like, Mark, you said you have Advil?
No.